Dear youth leaders, Toastmasters, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I would like to congratulate all the table topic speakers for doing a great job. You all deserve a round of applause. Believe it or not, when I was there on the stage for the first time, trying to attempt a table topic, I was simply reduced to a bundle of nerves. But here, I could see the speakers standing firmly with a lot of confidence, no signs of any butterflies in their abdomen, and they spoke very well, connected with the audience. Great job, first of all. They all deserve our compliments and appreciation. Now let me just quickly analyze their topics. And the first topic was given to Aishwarya Biju. Sharon, she's here, sitting right in front of me, right. Now, if you were to give a table topic to somebody to speak on, what would be the table topic and why? And you started off, you were a little nervous, but you tried to hide your nervousness, you stood firmly, and you did a good job. You spoke for at least 1.5 minutes. That's something really marvelous. But the only problem is now when the table topic speaker announces the topic, lend your ears carefully. Listen to the topic and try to understand. And when the topic is given to you, take a look. Don't be nervous. Forget about the people sitting in front of you. And all you need to do is take a careful look at the topic. And therefore they say, take a few seconds, confirm, and then begin to speak. Okay? Confirm to yourself, this is what I'm going to talk about, okay? So there is only recommendation. When a topic is given, please try to pay attention to the speaker, the table topics master, and then try understanding the topic. If you have difficulty understanding, take a look at the piece of paper and then return it, confirm, then you start addressing the audience. That is one. And the second speaker, Ruman Asif, great voice. Where is Ruman? Did you all enjoy listening to his lovely voice?
Yes. Yes.
Booming voice. Congratulations. And he quickly got to the subject. And he stood on the topic. And he did not digress or deviate. He was on the topic. And he started speaking very fluently. There was a flow, uninterrupted flow. Happiness. What makes you happy? Money or affection? Am I right? Yes. And then he started speaking, okay, he simply discounted, discarded, and neglected, ignored, and wrote off money as a factor deciding one's happiness. That is good. But he could have said a little more about affection. Okay, after all, the topic is affection or money. He said everything except affection. But at the end, when it was time for you to conclude your speech, you just came around to affection. And more importantly, you ran out of steam. I don't know why. Your introduction was brilliant, and the body was okay, but the conclusion was completely absent. So work on the conclusion. How do you do that? Therefore, to conclude, dear youth leaders, in my opinion, nothing but affection determines a person's happiness. That's all. You are simply repeating what you said at the beginning, that's all. But there should be a conclusion. You know, it should have a structure. A building needs to have a structure, otherwise you don't like it. So does a speech. Okay. Now next speaker was Rachit Mathur. I or we. Excellent attempt. Immediately got the subject, understood, comprehended the spirit lying behind the topic, and he started off giving examples. It was great. But while giving the examples, he just talked about the cricketers of India, and he started giving some specifics, some of the names probably most of the audience, no, some of the audience members may not have understood. So instead of giving examples close to your home, close to your heart, try to think about examples commonly well known to all people around the world. Okay, you could have mentioned the name of some international player. That would have certainly added credibility and conviction to your argument. Otherwise, it was a brilliant attempt. He went on and on and on and on, uninterrupted. and concluded. We sounds better than I. Okay, you got it. Great job. And then smart work or hard work. Great speaker. And he said he immediately settled for smart work. And he started giving examples. Smart work sounds much better than hard work. But the examples were not convincing enough. Examples were okay. And he could have given some solid, convincing examples. At least one example would have been more than enough. But next time around, the news settled for a particular side of the topic. It was a debatable topic. You need to take a side. You took a side. And then you should stick to that topic by giving a lot of examples, at least 3 solid examples supporting your stand. That is my humble recommendation. And which color? What's your favorite color and why? Am I right? That's the topic. And she said immediately black. She could have connected with the audience very easily, except perhaps me, all others are dressed in black. Am I right? That should have been the beginning, although you tried at the end. And all you have to do is to give, now this is for the future table topic speakers, when you are given a topic, debatable topic, or descriptive topic, or a topic to comment on, all you have to do is give 3 solid reasons and start off with power. I know you are nervous within. You can hide your nervousness. Raise your voice for it. But stay on the topic. Do not deviate. Don't get off the topic. Okay? But this time around, everybody stood on the topic. There was something amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed. Okay? And you started up very well. Then, as I told you, you ran out of steam, ran out of ideas, and you started just searching your attic, for information that you couldn't get. And therefore you repeated and repeated and repeated. And finally, when it was time to end your speech, you said, see, most of you are dressed in black, etc. You could have said that at the beginning. Otherwise, it was a brilliant attempt. Dear youth leaders, like never before, you have done a great job. I think most of you went to your mentors. Am I right?
Yes.
And keep going, keep in touch with the mentors, listen to them, you will benefit enormously. All right? You have a lot of things to do in the days to come. Hope you'll enjoy. And one small comment on the use of language. Now, honestly, tell me, how many of you said during your speeches on the stage, more better? You remember. I think next time I'm pretty sure if you incorporate my comments and recommendations, you will speak more better than now. How many of you spoke like that? Very honest man. Okay? And another honest youth leader. I heard about 4 to 5 speakers. So what is the right expression? Would you like to replace that? Simply better, or? Even better, or?
Much better.
Much better. Who said much better? Ma'am, congratulations. Okay? We call in English language as an intensifier. Use an adjective first. Better is a comparative form of good, right? You want to use an intensifier to add more impact to that. Use much better, don't say very better, and don't say more better. It is called an example of redundance. Okay? Otherwise, I thoroughly enjoyed listening to all the speeches, perfectly flawless speeches. Then we evaluate it. Thank you.